Thanks for watching, guys. GG, and thank you for everyone who took place in the subscriber conference.
Let's see. I want to go to Creator Studio. And then live streaming. And then where's my link? There it is. Go there. I'll mute it. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Then I need to go there so I can see chat. Hello, we're doing an after party. So people can continue to ask lore questions and I can continue to answer them because there's a lot of stuff today. I'm gonna steal Italian's audience. Because I'm a despicable person like that. Do y'all think we should do single player or multiplayer? I'm gonna assume we're gonna start with multiplayer. So I'm not gonna turn any mods on. I was giving some... I need to give some friendly advice to Italian. Because he has a bug I know about.
Sega.
Here, Misha. None of my mods are here. I've watched you mod for a while. So I have faith in you. Just don't abuse your powers. Friendly advice. Man, I played in a tournament this morning, and it was not good. What am I doing? Apex Week? Apex Week is either going to be this Monday or next Monday. I'm feeling pretty certain it's going to be next Monday. But it's either this Monday or the next. I'm going to be putting out a video announcing it on Sunday. And I think, Chloe just came in. Of course she did. Just as I sit down and I'm ready to go, I have to go close all the doors now. Hi, Chloe. Yeah, I see you. What are you doing? Are you glad Rusty's gone? Huh? You're just glad everybody's gone now? Come here. Yeah, you're okay. Lay down. I have some other mods, but they're all hiding somewhere. In case any of you are concerned, Chloe is not a child or a person. She is my dog. My brother was visiting earlier today, and he brought his dogs with him, and she hates them. She just likes to hide. Are you going to be playing Vermintide 2? Yes, I will be playing Vermintide 2 a lot, and when the public beta releases, I will be streaming the hell out of it. I'm probably going to have at least 2 days a week that I'll be playing Vermintide 2 exclusively, because it looks like it's going to be that amazing. Would I replace any Tomb King unit with a Bone Giant? No. I think if you're going to remove a unit from the roster, the Bone Giant is the best one. It's taking a long time to find a match. I have 3 mods. They're just invisible. Well, Misha's not. Misha's new, though. The other 2 are invisible. But they're around from time to time. Duck? Wait, is that the duck? Is that Agony Duck? Oh, man. I'm scared. Is that the real duck? If it is, then, oh, Misha, I would be somewhat upset if you killed my mods. They're my players in my roleplay. I'd have to replace them. And that would be upsetting. Who would win in a fight? 38 trillion Archaons or 1 Skaven slave? I mean, if it was a really lucky slave, I suppose he would just have to get all the other Archaons to fight each other. There can only be 1. And then shank him in the back. Alright, we're fighting Skaven, so let's go. Think. I'm actually going to go with the Heaven Slann. I like to take regular Slann, because I like to think it spices up life a bit. We're going to take all the spells. Or a lot of the spells, anyway. You know what? Actually, I don't want Comet. And I don't want Chain Lightning. I'm not going to use them. Alright, and then we want Skink Chief on a Pterodon. Drop that. Pick up some War Drums for the movement buff. And then we'll pick up another one with nothing. And then let's start with the all skink build. This is my signature build. Is 3 enough? Nah, let's get 1 more. And then I'm gonna need the Stylodon, and we're gonna upgrade this guy to a Stegodon. And let's actually drop 2 of these and exchange them for... Oh wait, only 1 of those, I guess. I like what I'm seeing. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Give us a Sigvald speech? I have no idea. What in the world? Oh, that's the subscriber sound. I got really confused. Whoa. What was I saying? I don't know the Sigvald speech off the top of my head. I think I just know it has a lot of. I just know it has a lot of S's, and he screams Slanesh at one point, which would probably hurt my voice. I intended to work on a video today, but I had to stop because my anxiety was bothering me, which always sucks. I had to go lay down, so I just watched Italian stream. Cetra versus Krokgar. Who wins? Probably Krokgar. Cetra's chariot is awesome and all, but going up against a dinosaur is rough. Is it possible to get a goblin vampire? No. Goblins do not... The only thing you can turn into a vampire are humans. Dacklemore, the elven vampire showed up in the End Times, but that was a miscommunication between writers. In the core book, it was revealed that the elf was not turned into a vampire. The reason that she appeared like a vampire was because she was the elf incarnation of the goddess Erithkial, who's the kind of like the goddess of the underworld for the elves. And she played a big part in creating the Age of Sigmar universe that Lilith was trying to make. Does Ungrim have a son named Garagrim? Yes, that's canon. He died. It was very sad. He died fighting a Chaos Giant. How's my sleep pattern? Garbage. Absolute garbage. Yes, Italian streamed earlier. Philip, I will talk about what I damn well please, good sir. Alright, let's put this all skink build to work. This thing is tragic, but I love it. I can't help myself. Just get a nice big front line. And get that Croxgore party going behind. Because what kind of party is it without Croxagores? I mean, really. And we'll throw you here. We'll put you on this flank. Pappy Slan in the center. Pterodon over the core. And then he doesn't really have anywhere to hide, so we're just going to kind of put the chameleons out on either flank. That way they can break and go after whoever they need to. And then I'm going to start by just putting all these guys... Wait, no, let's do the Pterodon. Then all the Skinks and all the Croxies in one big group. And we're good from there. Are you doing a Tomb Kings Let's Play? Yes, I'm going to do a Tomb Kings Let's Play, but my patrons are going to get to decide who I play first, and I haven't pulled them yet. Alright, let's hunt some Skaven. Yeah, I think he's trying to be sneaky with those rat ogres over there, and it didn't quite work. They're a little obvious. Just a little. Is that like the big thing in his army? I do see a Grey Seer, Poison Wind Globadiers. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and bring over all of our chameleons to this flank. And I'm going to commit these clowns to deal with this. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over there. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and engage with his army. Because I should be able to quite literally just run it over. Like, this should be a massacre. Oh my. What are these, Death Runners? Okay. Doop, doop. Alright, let's look for some nice easy targets. Oh, he summoned Storm Vermin? That's interesting. Don't want to see a magic trick? I'm gonna make these Skaven disappear. Whee! A lot of dead Skaven. Let's make these Skaven disappear. How we doing over here? Decent. Let's throw a Harmonic Convergence over on the Croxgores to help them out a little bit. Those are Skaven slaves, or I don't really care. Throw a Curse of the Midnight Wind over there. Croxgores have completely fucked this flank. Awesome. Go, my skinks, go! Let's chase off those Storm Vermin. And start hacking people up. We're gonna float Pappy Slan in here, and let's throw down debuff on them. We are shredding people over here, and it's going great. We're just going to keep applying pressure to those rat ogres. Pop that. Let's go ahead and pop a heal on him. He will win against them without hurting himself. Oh no, that hurts. Ow, stop it. Alright, this is alright. I'm not too worried about that yet. I'm just gonna kind of float away while my skink chief keeps shooting people. We'll throw down... let's save up for a wind blast. I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna float away here. Focus fire. Alright, these guys are broken, so I'm gonna continue shooting lasers. We're gonna bring the croc scores around on these guys. They're still chasing off those storm vermin, which is fantastic. And duck left. Woo! Victory! I don't think that was Agony Duck, because he plays much better than that. Yes, Foul, this is Misha. She is... that's Slong got a ton of kills. Army Breakdown. It went really well. Skinks did a good job screening. The Croxagors barely took any damage, and he didn't have Stormvermin with halberds, which... You know, when you fight Lizardmen, that's kind of a must-have. Alright. What's going on here, chat? Divinity Dragon Commander is fun. It's not the most in-depth game, but it's enjoyable. And the whole, like, pickle waifu thing is interesting. Did I miss any lore questions? Alright. Okay, that's fine, Foul. Y'all want to see me play anything in particular? What would CA have to do to make Grimgor more lore-friendly in game? First of all, they'd have to make it so that he stops getting fucking knocked over by everything that blows a gust mildly his wind. Or mildly his way. Second of all, he would need to be a... that would be the biggest thing. The second thing is, I would say, when he activates Gitsnick, it needs to hit way harder. Like, he should be able to go toe-to-toe with everybody except, like, Krokar and Kolek. And he should be beating most people. Like, he should be the strongest Greenskin Lord in a fight. But right now, he just gets knocked over too much. Does Teclis have any children? No. Nope, Teclis never had a kid. Tyrion did, and then she died. Yeah, most of the Foot Lords are super broken right now. Hopefully they fix that soon. AGDQ just made $1.5 million. Nice. Yes, the daughter of Tyrion was murdered by Archon the Black. He slit her throat as part of a ritual to bring back Nagash. It was unpleasant. Vermintide 2, the beta is supposed to drop in February, I believe. Yeah, Tyrion's daughter was, she was the daughter of the Everqueen and Tyrion. And she got killed. And she was only a teenager, or young. Her age was nebulous, but it's implied she was at least a teenager. Who's a bigger thought? If I understand the definition of a thought correctly, it's probably Morothy. The Everqueen is super hot, so is Morothy. They were both meant to be, like, ridiculously attractive. Yeah, the Everchild did get the last laugh. No, the most begone thought moment in in Warhammer was Morthy tried to disrupt the vortex. This was a little bit before the end times, like only a few years. Morthy tried to disrupt the vortex, and it disturbed Kalidor, and he sort of like woke up and was like, "Bitch!" and just like slapped her into oblivion. Like she literally went flying off the Isle of the Dead, and like I think her Pegasus caught her or something. But he backhanded her ass right out of there. It was brutal. Kalidor was putting up with none of her shit. Man, it's so nice when the server's running nice and slow, so when I find a match, it takes me 6 years to get into it. Why are there no dwarf women? What are you talking about? There's plenty of dwarf women. Every time Kalidor wakes up, he does something awesome? I mean, yeah, but he also, like... It also, like, causes horrible calamities to occur when he stops concentrating for, like, 5 seconds. Hello, Morty. Immority? Sorry. The dwarves are all gay, that's why they're a dying race. I mean, there's unfortunately not any dwarf female characters who ended up being playable, but there are a few famous ones. There is a Queen Helga who was terrifying. Tibbs Ironblood. I feel like I know that person. Does anyone want to see anything in particular? If no one votes for anything, I'm probably going to go vampire counts. Will Malekith ever find love? Malekith had a wife that he loved very dearly for a while. She died. Hello. How good is a Lithanar? He's pretty terrifying. When he shoots stuff, he shoots so hard that it, like, hurt, like, it's basically the equivalent to being shot by a bolt thrower. Yeah, Morathi killed Malekith's wife. Well, she got someone else to kill Malekith's wife. Let's do some Kimmler. Who wants some Heinrich Kimmler today? It's not a good day until you've had some Kimmler in your life, right? We're fighting High Elves? Oh gosh, I have to think. Actually... Okay, we're playing High Elves, so I'm going to need an assassin. A really spooky assassin. Oh wait, not you. You. Grab a death, put her on a Hellsteed, get rid of all of her spells, except for Spirit Leech. Grab the Sword of Antiheroes. And then you bring 2 Terrageists. And whenever Teclis or whoever shows their ugly face, you just swarm on them and whack the shit out of them. Alright, I'm going to need some zombies. My next legendary lord is going to be wrapped up in the Carrick 8 Peaks week, which will be announced soon. So hopefully you're all looking forward to that. It's gonna be spicy. Kinda want some direwolves. Wonder how cheap of a necromancer I can get if I just strip him down. Pretty cheap. And then get him on a corpse cart. Why can't I put him on a corpse cart? What? Oh, that was weird. I guess I didn't have enough points for it or something? I'm not sure what was going on there. The remaining 800... Yeah, we do need some spears. This is a bit of a haggard build, but I am experimenting. So when it fails horribly, I'm gonna take a page from Zinch's book and just say, it all went just as planned. Good enough. The reason I say the Bone Giant, don't get me wrong, if I would have preferred the entire roster, but at the end of the day, the only thing the Bone Giant brings to the table that the Hyro Titan does not bring to the table is the variant where you can shoot a giant bow. Which is not that impactful, because it would essentially have to be this kind of awkward thing of being like a Cygor, in that it can only shoot a single shot, so it needs to be kind of accurate, but it also then needs to be balanced so that it's not too powerful when it hits, like, you know, other monsters. So, but the Hyro Titan and the Bone Giant are both basically the exact same thing, just the Hyro Titan provides magic support. And it seems like the version of it they're going with is more melee focused than the tabletop version was. Because the tabletop version, like, the Hyro Titan was okay at fighting. He wasn't that good at fighting. He was more of just super tough and provided a lot of bonus to your magic. I mean, we'll obviously have to see when the Tomb Kings are released, but the Bone Giant and the Hyro Titan share a lot of similar roles, in that they're basically just giants. Just the Hyro Titan provides additional roles. Is it true that in the end times, Alithanar did not really intend to shoot? Alithanar accidentally shot Teclis or Tyrion the first time he shot him. Later on, though, yes, he did shoot. He did shoot Tyrion and kill him during the very, very final battle of Ulthuan. Alithanar was the one who saved the day, weirdly enough. Alithanar was interesting in the end times. He was well played in, or he was well written in the large book, like the actual Kane book. In the accompaniment book that came with it, I actually really didn't like him that much because they made him out to be kind of a brat. So it just depends. Alright, we've got a pretty nice assassin force here. Hopefully he doesn't go dragon crazy, because otherwise I'm going to really regret not having the Red Duke. Good. He did not go dragon crazy. That is very nice. Where is his lord? I do not see a lord. Oh, there he is. It's Teclis! That's perfect! Teclis is super easy to beat up with. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to send the Terrorgeist this way. I'll let her tank most of this. Because she has a ton more regen than the big guys do. Will I make a video on Matt Ward? Probably, at some point. For like April Fools or something. I'm going to see if she can catch them. If she can catch them, I'll let her attack them. I'm not really gonna need my. Oh, I'm gonna need my scream for the Dragon Princess. Never mind. Run away! I'm just gonna try and tank that shooting as much as I can for now. I have to wait until my army gets close enough to engage. Can't really do anything until then. I need to try and get him shooting into the zombies. Once he's shooting into the zombies, we'll be in a fairly decent place. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and tell the zombies to start heading in. With the Grave Guard following close behind. And Kimmler will join them. Where is Teclis? There he is. Go ahead and pop that. I'm going to go ahead and summon Krell. And we're just going to dive right on Teclis. They're ready for a party? Pop Van Hals. See if I can get her out of there. Pop Immortal Benediction. Let's get one out of there. Krell will have fun going to town. He'll be okay. Nice net, bro. Let's go ahead and toss a Scream on those Dragon Princes. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, kinda hurt his own troops with that, didn't he? Oh, he overcast it. Man, that is lasting a very long time. Throw down another spell on him. Himmler's doing okay. Just helping me stay busy. This guy's pretty good at avoiding me. I'm gonna have to fight those Aurelian Reavers. They're slow but annoying. Where is my Vampirist is dead, so let's go ahead and buff Krell. Old chum. Is that Flock of Doom? Yeah. Let's... Don't think we're going to be able to pull this one out. Wish I'd had the Red Duke. Would have been nice to LC techless so he can't run around like that. The movement penalty it gives him is a pretty big deal. Go ahead and pop that. And I'm forgetting my zombies. Summon some more there. Oh, I'm in trouble. Aurelian Reavers are super annoying. You challenged me to a binary Mongolian throat singing contest. Winner takes all. I don't think that would go well for me. Seeing as I have a damaged throat. Alright, good game to him. So my build was a little janky. Obviously taking Kemmler is always going to be a risk. I think the Vampire was actually overkill in this instance. I think it would have been better to just have the Terrorgeist. But it's always just a complete toss-up. If there's a dragon, you really need the Vampire to give you the edge. But I almost feel like if I'm going to bother taking the Flying Vampire, I should just go ahead and bring the Red Duke and just go completely ham. I don't know. Interesting food for thought. And those White Lions got a ton of kills. My goodness. He played really well, though. Like, he had enough shooting that... Well, he really actually didn't have that much, did he? Yeah, he didn't really have that much shooting. I'm not sure why I let myself get baited. The only reason I charged Techless was because I was tired of getting shot, but looking at how much shooting he didn't have, I'm not sure why I let myself get baited like that. Oh well. Something to think for the future. As a lore question, if you were a high elf on the outskirts of a dark elf city, what would your favorite flavor of ice cream to be slowly crushed to death under? What? I don't think the dark elves do ice cream. It provides too much joy probably to make and to consume for the dark elves to ever want it. Kathy, one of the things that makes me more angry than anything is that the more late into development we have received lords, the less magic items they have. CA does not seem to consider it worth it to give them their full magical allotment, which sucks. I really hate that. Like, Malekith is missing items, Teclis is missing items. It's just a mess. Alright, let's do some Warriors of Chaos. We'll see. I imagine he's picking Vampire Count, so let's go ahead and get going. See, against Vampire Counts... Think. I actually think Archaon will work. I don't know, I kind of want to take a dragon. Yeah, let's take a dragon. You can make a really powerful lord. Yes, I will bring... I'm gonna bring all of his toys so that he can just destroy people in close combat. Then I'm gonna put a Death Sorcerer on a pony. I'm not going to give him the Forbidden Rod because last time I did that, I regretted it horribly. Against the Vampire Counts, we can actually go pretty wide. Because most of them are pretty bad at fighting. It would pay to have a couple of elite units. Maybe some... Then maybe I'll cut one of these so I can get a Shaggoth. And I'll cut one of these so I can get Warhounds. And then I'll cut one of these so I can get Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm okay with this. So let's put in some chevrons on our halberds. And then, can I put one more? Yes, I can. Alright, great. Yeah, it is. Most of the time, I try and stream from like noon to 4. This was literally just a spur of the moment thing. Is Archaon's third eye so powerful that he can... Nothing can see John Cena, Dacklemore. Nothing. Why would Slash Pendant give someone more melee attack? It's just the way I think they interpret it, making them like faster and having higher initiative. It's bizarre, I know. What's my favorite lore of magic? My favorite lore of magic in the Warhammer universe is Geomancy, but it's not a playable lore, unfortunately. The only Geomancy spell is Mazda Mundi's Ruination of Cities. But I would prefer... I think my favorite lore is Heavens. Lore of Heavens is probably my favorite. Archaon with all 7 artifacts or Sauron with the ring? Honestly, I think I would give it to Archaon, but my understanding of what Sauron's potential is a bit fuzzy. Archaon is quite a bit more defined once he has all 7 artifacts, but he's pretty fucking ludicrous when he has all the artifacts. Lore of Shadow for the edge points. Okay, so we're just gonna have a nice big front line. And if he has the Graveguard, hopefully we can get the Marauders on them. And then we'll put our Aspiring Champions there to lead the way. To show the way! Do you know the way? And then we'll put our halberds in the back. I don't understand that meme. I've seen where it's from, and I just don't understand that part of the internet. Maybe it's just one of those things you have to have a VR headset to, like, even potentially grasp. I'll never be sure. Fucking memes these days are just getting out of control. My magic is ready. For the chaos gods. What? Of course I know the way. I'm the Lore Master, I have to. Alright, what do we got here? We got all sorts of flying nonsense. We've got Felbats, we've got Manfred von Karstein, that's a fun pick. A lot of Skeleton Warriors, some Crypt Horrors, Ooh, Blood Knights. 2 units of Blood Knights. Alright, that's where most of his money went. Didn't really have all that much goodies. I'm just gonna go throw some axes at this dude. We want to be careful how we engage with the Blood Knights. I want to do it with the support of the dragons. The dragon, definitely. Because supporting without the dragon would lead to insurmountable regret. It would be a bad time for everyone. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop a Fate of Being on these Blood Knights. Oh no, he's going to run away. Smart boy. Okay. He's not really in a position to come after my Marauder Horsemen, so we're just going to go peg his Manfred here with some axes. Dunk, 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 dunk. He does have the Lure of Death, I imagine. What does he have? Can't scroll on him for some reason. It's like hiding inside of a unit. Okay, he has a lot of death spells. He has a lot of death spells. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run my Marauder Horseman out this way. I'm gonna bring these guys kind of out this way and just sort of warily guard them. And let's go ahead and pop that Fate of Biuna on these knights. And I should be able to win most of these engagements. I'm going to go ahead and see if he's paying attention with these Blood Knights and dive on him. We're going to throw down Spirit Leech on Manfred. And send my halberds against the Crypt Horrors. Okay, I'm going to sort of just... I'm just going to keep near him and see what he does. See if I can get a good angle on these Blood Knights here. Okay, this is what I want. I want to get right here. This is kind of awkward. I'm just going to dive in. He should be able to win that. Alright, he's summoning nonsense, that's fine. I'm gonna run my sorcerer around the back. Shaggoth and the dragon should be able to put this group down. Oh, I'm gonna try and get out of here. This way. We need that other... I'm hoping he'll pursue... Okay, he did. I'm gonna throw down another Fate of Being on those Blood Knights. Squish! Alright, that should give the Shaggoth the upper hand. We are winning most of this. We're going to turn that off and go after these bats. I'm actually going to run my sorcerer in here to help me out. I'm going to get back up in the air before these knights come in on me. We're gonna breathe fire on these knights. Boom! Evaporated. Okay, we're gonna dive back in on Manfred. It's a Manfred sandwich! Come to me, doggies. Our front line is doing pretty damn well. I don't know where those Graveguard came from. Alright, he got my sorcerer. That's fine, because I'm gonna get Manfred. We're just gonna go after him. Okay, I want to wait for the opportune moment to breathe fire. We're just going to stay on him for now. Okay, we're going to send in these halberds against these guys, send these guys against these guys. Manfred's about to get squished. Alright, I don't think I need to worry about him. Let's go ahead and breathe fire on these Graveguard. Blech. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and drop on in here and help finish them up. Shaggott's just going to stay on him. I'm going to do melee stance for my Marauders and send them after Manfred. Aspiring Champions, let's send them against these Graveguard, along with all these other dudes. Spread wide, pursuing. And there goes Manfred. GG! Bye, zombies. Overkill is overkill. GG. Oh, he left. Okay. That was a good game. I love the Chaos Lord on a dragon. Like, he can just dumpster people, and it's great. We got 2 chevrons. Oh, wait, no. I put those chevrons. I put... One of these guys only had 1 chevron, so... I'm assuming this one was the one that got to kill the Cryptor unit, did really well. Marauder Horseman did well. Shaggot did extremely well, got 2 chevrons from whacking all those Blood Knights. Chaos Lord did extremely well, too, 120 kills. Another lore question. If I was a goblin working for an orc and 2 trains leave a station, and 2 trains leave a station at the same time, one traveling 30 miles per hour, the other 37 miles per hour, which of his shoulders would I rather sit on? Well, if I were going to sit on an orc's shoulder and I was a goblin, I would choose the... Hold on. I would choose the left shoulder, because that's the shoulder that Gazbag sits on. And Gazbag seemed to have a good idea of what shoulder to sit on if you're a goblin. Yeah, Fal, you can go, it's fine. Which faction has the best dragons? High Elves. High Elves have the most powerful dragons. I personally find Chaos Dragons to be the most interesting. I like having 2 heads. It's better than 1. Huh. Do I have any lore on the new Skaven Lord? Yeah, Tretch Craventail is the, he is a chieftain, from Clan Rictus, which Clan Rictus is mostly a Darklands featured clan, but they're on the Council of 13, and they are most famous for their Storm Vermin. Clan Rictus produces the best Storm Vermin out of any of the clans. They're not as powerful as Clan Moors overall, but what Clan Rictus has going for it financially is that they own Crookback Mountain, which going through the Skaven's routes, you have to go through Crookback Mountain to get to the Darklands and beyond. So basically to get to the east. So all the traffic in Skavendom goes through Crookback Mountain on its way there, or at least most of it. So if you want to get to all the rich warpstone deposits, because there's a lot of meteors that land in the Darklands and the Mountains of Morn, you have to go through Crookback Mountain and pay them tolls. So basically they're just a bunch of toll gators, and they make a shitload of money doing that. Crookback Mountain's actually barely not on the Warhammer 1 map. It's like right off where the map ends. So I'm kind of surprised they're putting Tretch in the game. It feels like if they were going to do Tretch Craventail, it would have been better to wait until they expanded the map further east. Does anyone like Manfred? They should be ashamed. Manfred was cool before the end times made him into such like a jerk. Like he was always kind of an asshole, but he was an asshole for a good reason. In the end times, he just did stupid stuff. Let's play Beastman. I haven't played Beastman yet today. I'm gonna do some Malagor. Oops. Nope. 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 Ah, clicking all the wrong buttons. Unless he's gonna play Wood Elves, I might change my mind if he's staying on Wood Elves. I'll give him a second. Where's Brokeback Mountain? It's in Ulthuan. Oh, anyway, as I was saying, Tretch Craventail though he's a fairly powerful representative from Clan Rictus, but what he's really famous for is that he's very lucky, and he tends to know when a situation is going south, and so what he'll do is he'll just like leave right before something really bad's about to happen because he kind of gets a feeling, you know, that something's up. So he just leaves, and then something terrible happens because, you know, someone was trying to assassinate him or what have you, and then he will kind of reappear back and be like, oh look, or like he'll come back with reinforcements, or he'll survive and like blame it on somebody else. So he's worked his way up the ranks of Scavendom by just sort of being really lucky. Like that's been his whole spiel. He's a rather humorous character. He's just not who I would have picked for a Legendary Lord slot, considering how coveted the slot tends to be. I think his Lord and faction traits are very fitting. He's pretty hilarious looking. Still not who I would have preferred, but he seems like good for what he is. I think this will work. I guess we can bring one more spearman. This is a pretty large army, but it's got everything I want, so... I almost wonder if I should... Decisions. I could drop a Bestigor unit. No, I think Minotaurs are just going to get destroyed, so I'm okay with this. I would have preferred Throt the Unclean. I feel pretty confident that Ikit Claw is going to be the is going to show up later on. So I would have preferred Throt, especially since, you know, Molder is already on the map in Hell Pit, and it would have been a really interesting start position for the Skaven. And we already have all the Clan Molder units in the game, except for like Giant Rats, which would be a nice addition, but I'm not gonna like sweat it. But yeah, I'm pretty not thrilled about Tretch, honestly. Thanquil does seem like he's going to be the DLC Lord, seeing as when people started talking about the free LC Lord for the Skaven, she kind of came out and was like, it's not Thanquil. So they wanted to nip that in the bud early. 6 Lords per faction total would be really nice, though some factions I don't know if that'll work. Like, I feel like the Wood Elves are going to cap at 4. I don't know if they're going to make it that high. What do I think of the Legendary Lord mounts for the Tomb Kings? I think they're all great. Kotep getting the ability to ride a Casket of Souls is very fun. It makes sense. Before 8th edition, the Casket of Souls were only mount options for Lich Priests. So it was actually kind of rare to see them. Oh, nah, I mean, they'd show up a lot because they were kind of like the only tool the Tomb Kings had. Which was really sad for the Tomb Kings, but that's just the way it is. So, for a while, they were kind of required for Tomb King players to be taken seriously. And that kind of happened in 8th edition too, but that was just because the casket was so damn good, you couldn't afford not to take it. But in any event, so seeing it, but it was made it like its own unit in 8th edition. It stopped being a mount option, which made it much more common. But personally, I'm glad to see it as a mount for Kotep. It makes sense, and it kind of is a callback to that old thing of being able to mount a Lich Priest on them, which I think is really cool. And the Flying Chariot for Archon, he has that in Tabletop. It's the goofiest fucking thing, but that is canonically something he has had. And it's amazing looking. I don't care what anybody says. It looks hilarious in my opinion. I really like it. Alright. Could I hide my wolves in this forest? Maybe. Come on. Pretty please. Excuse me. In any event, someone asked me what I'm hoping for after the Tomb Kings come out. Because it's a High Elf Legendary Lord is the next free LC, I am honestly expecting the High Elf versus Dark Elf DLC. And what I'm expecting, because of the leak we saw that Shadow Warriors are a free LC that are coming with that High Elf free LC. So what I think it's going to be is that the free LC is going to be Elithanar and his Shadow Warriors. And then I think the DLC is going to be Alariel the Everqueen versus Helebron the Hag Crone. Who I think will show up as factions in the next game? Demons of Chaos, Chaos Dwarves, Ogre Kingdoms, and a mysterious fourth unknown faction. It could be one of the human races, like, you know, the Kingdoms of End, or Cathay, or Kislev. Even Kislev could theoretically be done. It would be interesting. I have no idea who they're going to do for the fourth race. Is Clan Pestilence in contact with Nurgle, or the Skaven only with the Horned Rat? They're only with the Horned Rat. The Skaven of Clan Pestilence kind of had like a rival... What the hell? Kind of like a rival respect for Nurgle, but they did not worship him. What's going on? I mean, obviously he's hiding in this forest. That's the only place he can be hiding. I'll send in my sacrificial lambs here. Oh no, he's just over this hill? Or his entire army is... What is going on? Okay, no, okay, I just can't see him over the hill. Alright, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Everybody pull back. Start throwing some rocks at people. We're just gonna run on up here. But no, Clan Pestilence and Nurgle are not friends. They are associated because of similar likes, but that's about it. Good throw. We do kind of want to keep Malagor back. I feel like this guy's not here. Because his army is just sort of like in the most basic formation possible. And he doesn't seem to be reacting to anything I'm doing. Which is very bizarre. Like, I'm fairly certain this dude's not here. So I guess I'm just going to wrap this up really quick. I'm not sure how this happened. Like, I gave him plenty of time, so I don't feel bad for just running him over. If anything, he's wasting my time. I mean, fine, I'll just kill you, I guess. Not exactly how I would have preferred it, but can't always have what we want. This map is fucking with me. Like, his army keeps turning invisible somehow. Like, even if I get, like, a tiny bit away from it. Which is very unusual. More devolves, please. I guess just throw shit at the eagle. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of wrap this up real quick. This is very bizarre. Well, This is happening. Victory was within your grasp. Thank you, game. Excellent deduction. Whatever would I do without your immense wisdom? Clan Fester, I wouldn't say they had any huge moments. If I remember correctly, Clan Fester made up one of the I forget what they called them. There's like a series of clans that were dedicated to Clan Pestilence, and I believe Clan Fester was one of them. They're just kind of a warlord clan that was associated with Clan Pestilence more than any other. They weren't big though. Like they're an okay sized clan. Like they're big enough that they're like a known thing, and they existed even before the end times. But yeah. Make a donation to the lizardmen in need of charity. All the lizardmen need those heat lamps out there, man. Otherwise, their cold blood is just killing them. Dying in droves. I need to do a parody video about Three Kingdoms. I need to watch it and like make comments as if I'm watching the Total War, like the Total War DLC announcement. Dark Elves, huh? Normally I would take Beastmen against that. But let's do some dwarf nonsense. I'm going to want a nice fat Anvil of Doom to make me immune to all of his magic nonsense. And then I want a Runesmith who has the Rune of Wrath and Ruin to help out. And the Master Rune of Groth One Eye to keep the boys together. Then we're going to drop those and take Master Rune of Stromedy Redbeard and Tormentor Sword. Hello. Let's see. Sisters of the Thorn versus Doomfire Warlocks. Doomfire Warlocks have a much better spell set. Their spells are fucking terrifying. Do I think that the choice of Legendary Lord as Incarnates were a little strange, like how the Phoenix Guard dude was Incarnate Fires of Tyrion? I did not like how they divvied up the Incarnates. I did not like that one bit. I honestly thought they left out a lot of really interesting characters and races. Like, they just left out entire races and factions. That bugged me quite a bit. I was not happy about that. I'm still not happy about that, years later. We've got Slayers. I could use some Rangers. Let's actually drop a unit of Longbeards and see if I can't get some Miners to make up for that. It's 2 Miners, 2 Longbeards, 2 Slayers, 2 Rangers, and 1... you know what? I don't think I need an Iron Drake and an Organ Gun. I think I only need 1. And that'll let me take another Longbeard. And then I have some ranks that I can put onto the Organ Gun to make it more accurate and hit harder. And then I will put the remaining ranks onto my Longbeards to make them nice and stubborn. Whew, it takes 18 to do that? My goodness. Alright, let's do this. I love blasting charges, they're fun. Would I be on board for an End Times Age of Sigmar unit pack with things like Storm Fiends and Cardinal Hunters, etc.? I would... Here's the thing. Oh, hey, it's my other mod. Oh, you're right. It does say Happy Festag. Whatever, I don't care. I'll fix it another time. Would I ever consider using Dwarf Cannons in a game? Yes, I love Dwarf Cannons. I just prefer Organ Guns more, because Dark Elf players right now tend to be cheesy and take Chariots and Cold One Knights, and I prefer Organ Guns for dealing with them. What was I saying? Oh, I honestly would be okay with, after they wrap up the Warhammer trilogy and like completely finish it, if they decided to do a Age of Sigmar game, I'd buy it. I would rather see like Saga games taking place at other parts in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. Like, excuse me, like the Rise of Sigmar would be a super fun like Saga kind of game. Nagash and Kolek are arm wrestling. What do they order from Arby's? Nagash would probably try to order their mozzarella sticks, which I don't know if they have on their menu anymore, but I feel like that's something he would do. Kolek would probably just get like the biggest burger he could get and then just get really upset about them being out of his favorite sauce and trash the place. But those are just rough estimates. We'll spread these guys out a bit so I can have a better chance to catch people. And we want to put our miners a little further ahead. And then we want to hide our rangers in the back. Rune Lord, Rune Smith, and we'll put Thane back there for now. That and then that and then that. Yes, Festag. Festag is the Warhammer version of Christmas. I can't even remember the last time I went to an Arby's. Do Cathay have long dragon snakes in the lore? Do you mean like Eastern aesthetic dragons? In which case, yes, the Emperor is one of them. Supposedly. The Emperor of Cathay is called he's called the Celestial Dragon Emperor. And it's highly implied that he is a dragon who has the ability to look like a human. It's heavily implied that he can do that. But it's very inconsistent on whether or not he actually is a dragon or not. But they do have Eastern aesthetic dragons, yes. Kaboom! Hold your fire. You gonna shoot? What was that? What was that? They missed every shot! Oh my god, that was embarrassing. You organ gunners should be embarrassed. What a whiff. And people say they're overpowered. Fat, yeah. Actually, let's fire the grudge thrower at these Black Ark Corsairs. That'd probably be smarter. The Slayers do have whirling axes, so I'm not too worried about them. We'll just keep the Slayers on guard duty. Alright, time to start focusing the Dreadlord. Oh, run! Run away! Well, that could have been a lot worse than it was. And of course I somehow missed a unit. Ugh. Go ahead and drop Tormentor Sword. Back on your machines, lads. Alright, so we completely screwed that group, which was nice. Back on your machines!
This won't miss fire! Fighters! Charge!
Rumor's doing okay. Oop, we got a dragon to deal with.
Select target. Let the vengeance begin. Raging target.
Shoot!
Yes.
Honestly, not that worried about him.
Rules of smiting upon. Our plans will I speak my lord's will.
Just protect the organ gun at all cost.
For the Eye King.
The organ gun will save us. Get those rangers back. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Alright, I think we dealt with her, so let's focus the dragon. Actually, let's focus these dudes. Oh, wait, no, she's still alive. Never mind, shoot her. Rune Lord's enraged, that's no bueno. Could have sworn she died, but I guess here I am looking like a doofus, so she must not have. I can't use my Rune Lord because he's angry. Need to break these dudes. Good. Get that gun up and firing. Shoot!
Off we go!
Probably should have gone with just one War Machine. Yeah, I can't believe the organ gun just totally whiffed on that first volley, though. That was painful to watch. I need to fight with dwarves more. I am so out of practice with them, and I just don't even know what's good and what's not anymore. It's unfortunate he didn't take Malekith. The regular Dreadlord on a dragon is much cheaper. Like, it's just a really nice, efficient monster. We can go ahead and concede. GG. What do you think CA would add Eltharion Warden? What? I think they would go with the Lithnar before they went with Eltharion the Grim. The Warden of Tor Yavissi? However you say it. Yeah, the organ gun it really underperformed. I almost wonder if it'd be better to spam, like, only take one unit of Slayers and maybe spam Warriors. And maybe drop the extra Rune Lord. The Tomb Kings release in 10 days, yes. I imagine, like, the YouTube floodgates will open later next week, if I had to guess. Because usually they're only allowed to show stuff a few days before time. Why not try a flame cannon? I went against the right faction. I don't think Dark Elves are a good faction for the flame cannon, though. It doesn't do much armor-piercing damage, and the Dark Elves tend to be, like, exclusively armor. No, that's not true. I don't know. It might be worth trying against the Dark Elves. We might try that if we get another Dark Elf match. That could be a fun experiment. One moment. Let's see. God, I hate this bug. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Alright, this will probably be the last quick battle, then maybe we can do like a free-for-all or two, and then we can, I don't know, go from there. High Elves? I kind of want to... Who have I not played today? I haven't played Wood Elves, I haven't played Greenskins, I haven't played Skaven or the Empire. Is there anybody I want to play? Not really. I don't know, is there anything y'all want to see? I'm not really feeling anything in particular. When do I want to talk about the new starting positions for the Lords? I'll probably make a video on that in the very near future. I'm going to get Character 8 Peaks Week out of the way first and then go from there. Skaven? Alright. I like the Gracier of Ruin. Screaming Bell. A Lord of the Rings build? We can... I don't even know how that would work. A Lord of the Rings build. Huh. I'm trying to think what that would even comprise of. I really like the Dread of 13th. I think I'm actually going to take it, even though it's like ludicrously expensive. Trophy heads. I'm not going to need concealment bombs. Sure, that's worth it. Actually, no, I'm probably not going to need that. Alright, and then I need... Against High Elves? Stupid game. Let me take... 2 Storm Vermin, a Hell Pit, some Rat Ogres, a Warp Lightning Cannon, Globadiers, some Slings. Stop it! The game likes to minimize itself sometimes. And then I want Clan Rats with Spears. And then if I could get some Slaves to absorb shooting. Herm. Opinion on the Tomb King's voice acting? What I've heard of it, it sounds extremely good. I'm looking forward to it. I'll have more of an opinion on that once I've actually had time to sit down with it, though. What are gut magic and ice magic like? Ice magic would have to be changed pretty drastically from what it originally was. Am I okay with this build? See, I've got something to kill characters. I've got a lot of anti-large. I do have a decent amount of magic damage. And I have the ability to spawn more Storm Vermin if I need them. Let's trade out one of these for Sword and Shield. And then I think we're good to go. See, I guess I'll upgrade a Slinger unit. Why not? Gut Magic is almost entirely buff spells. Like, Gut Magic is a super fun lore, but most of it is just about buffing and buffing allies. It has a couple of damage spells. It has one Vortex spell, and then it has like a spell that can hurt. It has like 1 or 2 damage spells, but most of it is buff magic. The thing that's weird about it, that I don't know how they're going to interpret, is that the lore attribute for gut magic is that whenever a gut mage casts, he has a chance to do damage to himself, or he has a chance to heal himself, if I remember right. Like, it's really weird. Gut magic is bizarre. It's kind of a dangerous lore, but it's also really powerful. So take it or leave it. Katerin would be awesome using the lore of ice. I don't even know how the lore of ice would work anymore. It's such an old lore and hasn't been updated in years. I think the last time the lore of ice was playable was in 6th edition. which we are in 8th edition, was the final edition. So, and there's like a good, there's usually like a good 8 years between each edition, give or take. Tell you what, like, the Skaven voices for Total War Warhammer are good, don't get me wrong, but, like, I think the Legendary Lords have great voices, but the actual, like, regular Skaven, I hate some of their voices. They sound way too British, in my opinion, compared to, like, the Skaven from Vermintide or Warhammer Mark of Chaos. Oh, somebody just did something. I hear Carnosaur roars, which means something happened. Oh, Justin, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Enjoy the warm lamps. Thanks. I will. See, rat ogres can hide in a forest, so I'm gonna just put all my rat ogres in here so I can hopefully swarm something. We're gonna put our storm vermin in the back. We're gonna put our Gracier right here. We're gonna put our Hell Pit Abomination kind of off to the side. Gracier will go more like there. What else do I got left? Slings. Kind of want them off to the side. And I'm not going to bother telling them to run, because slings are kind of just there to get killed. Alright. And then I'm going to make this right here into a group. And then I'm going to make y'all into a group. I'm going to make y'all into a group. I'm going to make you and these guys into a group. Rat ogres into a group. Help it in. Oh wait, my assassin. Almost forgot my assassin. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so he's way over in that forest, and I'm way over not in this forest. So, not sure how this engagement... What's the best way to do this? Let's move up to... We're just going to tell them to shoot at the dragon, and whatever they need to do to get there, we will do that. Let's go ahead and just move everybody this way. We'll leave the rat ogres where they are for the moment. So the rat ogres can move awfully quick. And the element of surprise is good to have. So, whoops, no. Y'all stay here. Y'all will go over here. I don't really mind if he tries to come at me through the forest. I don't think it's going to help him that much. And we're actually going to go ahead and send out a slave unit to just kind of keep an eye on things, because I don't really care if I find him or not. See, I can... Nope, I'm not able to cross this forest without getting seen. We're just going to send a nice friendly slave unit to just kind of get our bearings on what's going on. And if he wants to waste ammunition on us through a forest, that is 100% okay with me. We're just going to run in here and just eat as much fire as we can. Because this is all shooting that's not going into units that are actually, you know, worth something. And we're just going to shoot the dragon. Fire! Fire cannons! Okay, not the best volley. Let's maybe try again. See, this is fine. I have no problem with this. I am more than happy to waste all of his ammunition on units I don't give two shits about. That is good value, in my opinion. Especially if he's gonna just, like, let his dragon tank fire the entire time. This is okay with me. Which elves are the best? I prefer... That's not actually an easy question for me. I honestly probably prefer the wood elves out of all of them, because I like tree spirits a lot. He's got some moves like Jagger. Oh, he didn't even see me. Shoot me! Shoot me! Oh no, look at all these shots that are coming into me. Oh no, whatever will I do? If only I cared, which I don't. I'm just gonna keep throwing slaves at him. It's fine. It's a slow burn, but I mean, he's almost down to half ammunition. It irks me that he's so good at dodging those. I'm almost tempted to hold my fire until he holds. Here, let's hold our fire and see if he holds still. And then we'll shoot him. This is what we call pro strats. Yeah, he's not going to stop moving for a bit. And that's just dandy. Go ahead and tell him to fire. See if he's paying attention. Ah! Got a hit, boys. Alright, now it's time to go. Come on, guys. Let's put a little huff in our step. Oh god, I hate when it's like this. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have our slaves interrupt that charge. Alright, and I'm just gonna look for a nice juicy spot to do this. Let's see. I'm trying to wait for them to get into like a bunch. We're gonna go ahead and pop Howling Fork Gale. Send in the rat ogres. And my hell pit needs to retreat. I've not played with Skaven in far too long. Ah, this is what I was looking for. Sort of. Whatever it helped to do. Gotta do something. Just gonna swarm them. Where's that noble? He's down here. How about you hold still? Alright, he got that mass regen buff, which is nice. He is running out of ammo, which is nice. Oh, good hit. Not honestly too worried about protecting them yet. He's pretty low on ammo. Just keep throwing! Get a nice scorch here. Nice and juicy. send our units to make sure these guys don't come back. Let's bring our storm vermin with halberds back. I think the spearman can handle these dudes. Bring my sorcerer, my assassin, because I'm going to need the assassin. Bring them back. Let's go ahead and pop trophy heads on this noble. I'm gonna drop Death Frenzy on the assassin to give him a nice buff. Just tell him to just eat that noble alive. Okay, the storm vermin are making really good progress. Rat ogres are helping chase people off, which is grand. I got some more rat ogres over here. Oh, there's a dragon attacking me. That's spooky. Flee! Flee, flee! Alright, Warp Lightning Cannon is back up and running. Storm Vermin to me! Okay, I need him to start flying. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Dragons have this annoying ability. Oh, wait, does that actually stick him? Oh, it did stick him. Aha, sucker! See you in hell! Let's do that right there. I'm gonna go hide amongst my storm vermin. Pretty sure we got this. Alright, good job, rat ogres. Let's go over there. Slingers, protect the cannon. Go ahead, fucking land on me, I dare you. Storm vermin, swarm! Gonna drop a big fight, big fat warp lightning on top of him. Oh no! Well, that didn't work. I think I did more damage to my own guys. I hear my dog trying to get in the room, which is going to be annoying in a second, but I'll deal with it when time comes. Alright, I think we got him. Hooray! I won a game of Skaven. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Are there any bards in Warhammer? Yeah, there's tons of bards. I can't exclusively name any off the top of my head, though. Oh, man. So, the Rat Ogres pulled their weight. The Warp Lightning Cannon got 2 chevrons, despite the fact all it did was shoot the dragon all game. I did not play well with the Hellpit Abomination. Honestly, the Gracier probably is what saved me, because you'll notice there's, like, no kills. And I think it's because when the Gracier summoned that Storm Vermin unit, like, did a ton of work. Honestly, there's so few, like, these Storm Vermin with Sword and Shield killed, like, most of his army. Like, almost all of his foot troops. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see. My Griffins are better than Dragons. Griffins are certainly faster. Anybody want to join me for some free-for-all? We can call it... Sotec FFA, and the password's 123. If anyone would like to join for shits and giggles. Let's see, what's a good one? Oh, I should probably make enough slots, shouldn't I? Oh, Tibbs back. Tibbs, did you stream snipe me earlier? I'm trying to find a good map. do Lost Temple. I like Lost Temple. Blackheart. What? All these people who I played earlier are showing up. What about the tourney I participated in? I have the matches saved. I am going to make videos of them because apparently that's like a popular thing these days. Alright, who am I going to play? Actually, I'm going to stick with Bretonia. Fair Bretonia will march to war this day. And I'm going to take all sorts of fun shit. Pretty sure I can hear my dog crashing around in the background up to something, but I'm not sure where she is. It's concerning. See, isn't the unicorn like super fast? Yeah, it is. See, Life Bloom, Aura of the Lady. Kind of want to keep Dwellers actually. Nah, we'll get rid of it. And we'll keep Awakening of the... Nah, let's get rid of Awakening of the Wood. Get rid of Flesh of Stone. We'll keep the rest. Power Stone, Scroll of Shielding. What's in the Eastern Steeps? I'd have to look at a map, honest to God. I am doing another tournament tomorrow, though. I probably won't stream it. Unless there's, like, big demand for that. Let's see. Actually, I have not been enjoying Battle Pilgrims lately. Let's just get some pole arms, and then just minute arm. Not with shields. I don't need shields. Just minute arms, and some peasants, and then Grail Knights. Mounted Yeoman Archers. Kind of want Grail Guardians. I don't have any archers. Well, I've got Mounted Yeoman Archers, but I think some regular archers might be a wise decision. Let's actually drop the Guardians. Actually, let's take... Yeah, no, I want the Double Grail Knight. So, we'll do, let's see, it's Vampires, Empire, and Dwarves. Oh, excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. People were calling because they could hear my dog thumping around. We're wondering what's going on. She's just being a dumbass, that's all. There. That's a nice, big, true Bretonian army. With greatly skilled knights leading the way. I love it. 23. There we go. Alright. I am ready. I do have my trident, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need that for what my plan is. Let me just answer. Any other lore questions? This is probably going to be the last game today because I'm getting starving. I've only eaten lunch today and I haven't eaten dinner and it's getting late. I had no intention to stream today, it just sort of happened. So I'm up against the Empire, the Vampire Counts, and the Dwarves. All Game 1 factions. That's nice. I should... Oh, dang, I should have played the Greenskins, and then we would have had all of the, like
release Game 1 factions. Bretonnia is like half a point. Tell us about. I don't remember what's at the Eastern Steeps, the Great Book of Grudges. I'd have to look at a map. I don't remember exactly where it is. Stream after Sotek. I don't know, Misha. I don't know. You could always go back and watch earlier streams on either my channel or Italians or Gabo Kings or Turin's. I played a best of 5 like maybe a week ago, a little less than a week ago. That's on Turin's channel. That was a really good series of games. I fought Dov Place. I won't spoil who won, but it went all the way to the 5th game. It was intense. I think it would be better for me to probably be prepared to do a loop-de-loop. Well, somebody was ready to go quick. So I guess I should hurry the hell up.
Arrows ready. Pull, man. We are ready.
Well, the good news is nobody here has a laggy computer, so that's nice. Normally, that is not a luxury you get to enjoy in free-for-alls.
In the light of the lady, my gifts are yours, sorceress.
Boundless valor.
Alright. Let's do this! I didn't ignore you. The Black Pyramid was designed... What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Who takes an all-black coach army? What is this madness? Oh my god, who is this? Doc has been claimed by a horrible madness. This poor man. Oh my gosh. Charge! For the lady! For the Red Dawn! Whatever the hell the rest of that Lord of the Rings speech is. Charge! Fucking hilarious. This is the most goofiest shit thing I think I've ever seen. Oh my god, that is hurting so bad! Well, don't just stand there, Bretonians. Charge! Oh my god! What is even happening right now? Doc, you fiend! I don't know what's come over you, but clearly it's just terrible. You've been possessed by some ungodly deity. All right, let's turn these guys off their formations so that they'll surround a little better. Albrecht doesn't give a fuck. Oh, he summoned zombies behind me. Peasants! Mob! Do what you do best! To battle! Well, this completely fucked with my strategy, didn't it? I'll just wait for a regrowth. I don't really need anything right now.
Hastily! We are ready. What do you bid?
The hell is that?
We serve the king. Habersham!
Who has Comet? What? Oh. I was sitting there like, what vampire spell is that? I don't recognize that. To me! The rest of you scrubs, go fight the dwarves. I'm not done with this vampire filth. Form up, brave Bretonians. Is that an all-Slayer army? Ugh! I am getting trolled so hard. Everyone is out memeing me except for the Empire. Jesus. What is even happening right now? Well, fuck it. We're gonna send the badass squad after the. We're gonna send my like actually good guys against a different force. I'm just gonna let the rest of my force just die here. Fine, they were just a bunch of stupid peasants. Who cares?
God help us!
This all Slayer army is just gonna, like, walk all over my stupid peasants. It's gonna be just a massacre.
Noble and pious.
Getting sick of your shit, Celestial Wizard.
Sorceress!
God help us!
Outspeeds. For Our Lady.
I'm sick of your shit, you hear me?
Armor in faith. Lord of Bretonia.
Right.
Honor awaits.
Ah, dang it! I was out of range.
Swiftly. Slay them.
Oh my god, I don't even know what's going on.
For Bretonia! Withdraw!
I feel like there was some secret arrangement between all these fools.
Waits.
Immediately!
Because everything feels exceedingly dangerous.
Attack!
Faith is my armor.
Hey, Empire!
All to glory. Honor before glory.
They kind of moved right when I needed them not to.
Forthwith! At once!
Oh my god, my army's in shambles.
Child of light!
See if I can get a regrowth on these
Priestess of the Lady!
Grail Knights.
Yes! Power of the Lady!
I'm gonna go stomp that thing.
It is done! At speed!
Oh lordy. I have so many points because my army's just too busy getting, like, absolutely trashed. Keep fighting, peasants! Wind of Death. Oh lord.
Require magic?
Just gonna keep on shooting with our mounted yeomen. Die, stink tank! Nobody likes you. Oh my god, there's so much haggardness going on right now. It's just, it's awe-inspiring. I have almost no words.
Protector of the realm.
Oh, time to go.
At once.
Ready for battle!
Withdraw. Tout de suite. Swiftly. Full tilt. Moving apace. Lord of Bretonia.
What an absolute mess.
For Our Lady.
Just run away.
Yeoman.
I don't want to get sandwiched. Flee! My army's gone. It was killed by slayers. What an ignoble death for the Knights of Bretonia.
I serve the Lady!
Faith is my armor.
See if I can slap that wizard.
I see
That Black Force gangster, or that Black Force, that Black Cart, god damn it, Corp. Okay, that Black Coach gangster squad is gonna give me an aneurysm, as you can tell because my speech skills are failing me.
Lord of
I feel like I'm being led into a trap.
Quickly. Take the ground.
Oh, would you look at that?
For the Lady.
orders! Quickly!
Well, at least my Knights of the Realm, or my Knights are fighting like to the bitter end.
With haste!
Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can get another regrowth on them, that might help. They might keep fighting to the truly bitter end.
Post haste!
Oh, they're fighting that stupid Rune Lord, or Runesmith, whatever. I'll just keep fighting him. See, Albrecht's faster, I think, which is good. I'll throw this on him so he gets.
Might of the
Oh wow, the vampire counts just destroyed the Empire gun line.
Priestess of the Lady!
Oh my god, everything is just super haggard about this fight. This is so just ridiculous. In general, the Empire is getting slapped. Get him, Albrecht. Get him.
Yeoman archers.
Oh, I don't think so. Carry me to victory, Mounted Yeoman. I love these Grail Knights. They fought to the bitter, bitter end. You gotta appreciate that dedication to the greater good.
True
Alright, let's get this Empire General out of here.
Serve the Lady!
I owe the Empire at least that much.
Human archers!
There's Chloe. Hey, Chloe Bear. How good is Teclis from 1 to 10? Where is he on the chart in casters in the game? Teclis is easily at a 10. And as far as how he compares to like other casters in the universe, I would say he's probably like the 3rd or 4th best caster. Probably the 4th. I'd put Mazdamundi, Nagash, and Kairos Fate Weaver above him. But I'd put everyone else below him. Who's Kairos Fate Weaver? Kairos is a 2-headed greater demon of Tzeentch, so a Lord of Change. And he is the most powerful of Tzeentch's greater demons. He is one tough cookie, to say the least.
Battle ready!
I'm almost out of magic. This is rough.
I see much.
I should probably hide my damsel until I need her. She can come out at the end and like give me one last epic heal. This is literally going to come down to Slayers versus Black Coaches, and it's going to be the dumbest thing ever. But Kairos Fate Weaver, essentially, the way he was made was that he was once just a really powerful Lord of Change, but Tzeentch wanted to know everything in the past, present, and future. And there was basically you can kind of think of it as like a time stream almost. But there was essentially a well in the realm of chaos that would allow someone to peer into the past and the future. Ow! However, there was a hefty price for using it. Like, Tzeentch, the well was so powerful that Tzeentch was, like, terrified of it. Yeah, fuck you, Steam Tank. Get out of my house. I'm gonna get away from these guns. I'm gonna hope that I can get one last... I have 9 power in reserve, so I should be able to get one last spell, hopefully. I feel like the guy who's playing the Slayer army just sort of gave up. Like, he's not doing anything, he's just sitting there. Oh no, okay, he's still alive. God damn it, that Celestial Wizard is very determined. I don't know if he can win this fight. Oh yeah, I guess he can't. Whoa, how is he faster than me? Unicorn should be way faster. Get out of there, Unicorn lady. Albrecht comes to save you. Get him, Albrecht, get him. Is he trying to juke me? I just need 2 more power and I can get a really nice regrowth. Okay, I'm not going to stop chasing this guy till he's dead. Because clearly he's just going to continue being a problem. Just going to keep chugging along. So the Slayers have all gone to hide in the forest over here. The Black Coaches are probably going to pursue me until my wizard is dead. Knowing my luck. Thwack. I'm just trying to keep her alive long enough that I can get off one last regrowth. And then I'm probably just going to throw her into the sacrificial pit. The only good news is that she's ludicrously fast. Fucking die! Wait, is that Gelt? Oh no, it's just a Celestial Wizard. Chloe! Hey! Hey! Chloe! Stop that! Come here! Come here! Lay down! Jesus, dog. Quit trying to open doors. Dakamore, I hate your coaches. Wait, that's Dak? Alright, Misha, I take back everything bad I ever said about you banning Dak at every possible opportunity. You now have my full blessing to do so. Not that you needed it, but now I understand now. I love this dog, but god damn, she can be really stubborn and, like, dumb sometimes. I'm gonna catch him eventually. It's only a matter of time. At least that's what I keep telling myself. I don't have any damage spells, so I can't do anything to him. Oh, he's terrified. Come on, get off. 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 Yeah! Alright, now we throw down. Yeah, we're out of magic. So this is my last spell of the game. Alright. Now I'm going to put myself between these two armies and I'm going to go in for the final battle. Come on, you cowards! Come and get me. Gotta say, the Black Coach army is actually fucking terrifying. Especially since they all have all their buffs now. Like, Jesus Christ. They're so scary. They all have a charge bonus of 109. I think I'd rather fight the Black Coaches. Alright, I'm gonna wait till my leadership gets as low as it can before I pop this final scroll.
Armor in faith. Slay them.
How many Slayers does he have left? It's looking like an upsetting amount.
Boundless valor.
You coward! Have a refreshing drink. Uh oh.
Take the ground.
Oh shit! Up, 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 up. You can dive my Priestess of the Lady all you want. I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna sit here and slap these zombies around. This is the slowest goddamn battle. You guys are a bunch of nerds. What are you doing? Oh, you're summoning more undead. Great.
Charge! Swiftly! Honor and glory!
Alright, enough of this.
Glory!
Come unto me!
I shouldn't even get it off. She got like obliterated too quickly.
Awaits. Glory awaits! Moving apace
Oh, challenge?
to the enemy!
Alright, I accept your challenge if I can get out of this fucking like corpse guard madness.
Hastily!
Get out of my way, fucking zombies.
For our lady! Faith is my armor!
Come here, Ungrim.
Armor in faith!
You ginger bastard. I'll kill you and all the nearby zombies, because I don't give a damn.
Lord of Bretonia!
The Axe of Dargo can't protect you from getting knocked over a billion fucking times. Oh no, I can't use my abilities anymore.
Noble and pious! Battle cause!
Ugh. Well, that's me. Pegasus Knights versus Ripperdactyl Riders. Depends on who gets the charge. I'm not sure if the vampire counts are going to be able to win this. That's so many slayers to get through. So who's everybody picking for their first legendary lord for the Tomb Kings DLC? I'm curious. Katept, that's a very interesting way of spelling it. Tut. Katep is K-H-A-T-E-P, for anyone wondering. Thorgrim Grudgebearer. You just see a bunch of Tomb Kings standing there, and Thorgrim's like, walks up behind him and he's like, not my name. Just bitch slapping Cetra with the Book of Grudges. Katep is pretty awesome. I think for unless my patrons are the ones who are going to vote on who I do first, but if it was up to me, I think I would do Katep first. Strongest fighters: Grimgor, Tyrion, Archaon, Greasus, Goldtooth, Galrot, Cetra, Abarash, Scarred, Uggrim. I would also include Krokkar. The Green Knight, Kolek, Vlad could, if Vlad has his ring, he definitely belongs on that list. Vlad is kind of weird in that he's not the best fighter the vampire counts have, like, overall, but he does have the best mix of magic and melee capabilities. Like, he's the most powerful vampire that the world has had to deal with at large, because the combination of traits that he has makes him really scary. But the most important feature he has is that killing him doesn't matter, because he just keeps coming back. Yeah, and Vlad is probably the best general the vampires have ever seen. This was the stupidest free-for-all I've ever been a part of. Neferata is the fastest vampire, and she's the most manipulative by far. But she's definitely not the most powerful. Because when I say powerful, I'm talking like in overall terms. Like, Neferata's not that great of a caster. She really suffers in the magic department. Just cut off his ring finger like Sauron. Actually, I'm not sure cutting off his finger would be enough. I think you'd actually have to take it from him. Yeah, Neferata's not the best general, and she's not the best caster, but she's incredibly fast and incredibly strong, and she's scary when it comes to her ability to scheme. She is the schemiest schemer in Warhammer Fantasy, next to like Tzeentch and those kinds of individuals. That's why Manfred, in 8th edition, Manfred makes absolutely sure to placate her enough to make sure she stays out of his way. Because he doesn't want to... Tibbs won?! Are you fucking kidding me?! He did nothing the entire battle! Look at this shit! Look at this shit! He won by 117 points! He barely won! You bastard! You didn't do anything the entire game! All these butts teamed up on me, that's why I lost. I'm blaming it all on them. I hate all of you. Tibbs is perma-banned from all Lore Master of Sotek inspired meetings and gatherings. Fucking bastard. Albrecht did not work the way I hoped. I think everybody... I think everybody knew what I was doing, because nobody ever bunched up. Fucking bunch of haggard, stupid-ass builds. Misha, you can just ban Dackle. Like, just time him out every time he talks for the rest of the night. Just get rid of him forever. He can come back starting tomorrow. Bunch of bastards. I now understand, Misha, why Italian keeps you around as closely as he does. That was the goofiest fucking match I've ever been a part of. That was ridiculous. All right, I actually need to call it a night now because I have not eaten since lunch and it's almost 9 p.m. So I'm starving to death and I'm just exhausted. This was fun though. I ended up streaming for like, I don't know, 2.5, almost 3 hours. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps me in little ways. It appreciates all. It helps with all the little things and YouTube and all that bullcrap. If you're new here, I hope you consider checking out my channel. I've got lots of lore videos, and there's more, of course, more to come. Carrick 8 Peaks Week is coming up very soon. Which will have an official announcement probably this Sunday. That will have the official release date because I'll know then if I'm going to be able to pull it off this week or not. But yeah, I've got tons of lore videos. You won't find lore videos more in depth anywhere else on YouTube, and that's what I do, and that's what I'm very proud of. If you haven't already, I would recommend going to Turin and Italian Spartacus's Discord. That's where a lot of the meetings and like schedules are made because I try and balance my schedule on other people's. So I hope you all have a great day. I will be back soon. I probably am definitely not streaming tomorrow. I have a tournament tomorrow, but I don't think I'll stream it because it's going to be super early in the morning, so I don't think anybody's going to be able to watch it. So I hope you all have a great day, great weekend, and I will probably see you all tomorrow evening when I release a new video. So take care. Have a good night, guys. I probably should have waited until I was ready to close it before I said that. Good night. Bye.